I got this LIFOVE Paint Sprayer sent to me to make a video about. This is a paid post. All right, let me go ahead and show you everything that comes in the box. Okay, so here's everything that we got here. We got the sprayer right here. This is the compressor. And then it's got these straps on here. You put these straps on here to hold it in place. That way you can just position it on your shoulder like this. That way when you're spraying, the hose will be able to reach your work area. And that's also good if you're going to be walking around, like if you're painting a fence or painting a ceiling. So yeah, if you have it down here, and then you can just attach your hose to it right here. So if you're holding the gun here, now you got the hose with you right here, so that you don't have to, if you have the compressor down there on the ground, you can only go so far. You can spray over here and you're not going to be obstructed by the length of the hose and by where the compressor is. So this is pretty nice that you can hold this here, and it's pretty lightweight too. So you could walk all around. Like I said, you could paint a fence this way, you could paint a ceiling this way. And so this is pretty nice that you can carry this around like this. It comes with a nozzle already in it. There's a number 2 nozzle in there. And then you get a little pouch here, and it's got 3 more nozzles in there. This one right here is for water. And so here's the cleaning nozzle, this water nozzle here. You can just push that inside of your hose there, and then it'll spray water in here to clean all this out. This one's a dust nozzle to spray off your work area. If you just sanded it and you want to clean it all off, you can just spray air out of here, clean your area off. And then when you're done here, you take this little pin and you can clean this out right here and get all the paint out of here. This should look nice and clean like that. Got a couple of cleaning tools here. Each of these has a little number on there. This red one says number 1. This green one here says 1.5, and this white one here says 3. So you got the different sizes there. So that's pretty nice. We'll try the 2 that's in there, and we'll spray that on a piece of wood and see how it looks. It's got some different settings on here. This one here will spray one particular pattern. I think it's like the direction you're going here. So this one here will spray this way. This one will spray a circle, and then this one here will spray this way. We'll have to test it out on some wood and see how it looks, but there's the picture of it. If the nozzle's horizontal there, it sprays this type of line. If it's vertical there, it sprays that type of line, and if it's at an angle, it sprays a circle. So we'll have to play around with that and see what it looks like. It's got this little viscosity cup here. You fill this up with your paint, and then you let it drip through, and it should take 120 seconds. If it takes more than that, you need to dilute your paint, mix it up with some water or something there so that it drains in that time frame. So I'll go ahead and mix up some paint and see how it all works out. And then we'll get out a piece of wood and spray it. Okay, I've mixed it up here, and then I'm running my viscosity test here, and I'm doing pretty good here. I'm almost at 120 seconds, and it looks like it's all drained out of here. So I passed the viscosity test. Now I can go ahead and put it in the spray gun and spray on some wood and see what it looks like. All right, I'm going to put the little strainer on here. And I'll go ahead and pour this in here. Try not to make too much of a mess, let it go slow here. One thing to remember is to make sure you rinse this off as soon as you're done with it, because the paint will clog the screen up right here. So as soon as you're done filling up your cup, you want to go ahead and rinse this off. Same thing with your viscosity tester there. You want to just rinse both of these off here. And there's a little card there with the instructions, so keep that with it. But yeah, make sure you rinse all this stuff off, because the paint will dry on there and it'll be a real pain to clean up later on. Alright, I'm going to put a respirator on here so I can spray all this and I don't have to worry about breathing any of this paint in. You want to get the cup screwed in all the way. If you don't tighten it up all the way, it won't spray. Alright, there we go. That looks nice and tight. Alright, now we need to plug it in so we have power. This one right here is the horizontal one. It'll spray this way. This one right here is at the 3/4 of a turn. This will spray the circle. Alright, there you go. This one right here is the vertical one, and then this one will spray side to side, so this is if you're spraying up and down. I like the horizontal one. That one's good for spraying side to side. I'm going to spray a board here from side to side and use this one. If you're spraying out too much paint, you can adjust the material volume right here. This will reduce the amount of paint you're spraying. Okay, so you can see how it looks there with that was with the number 2 there. So we'll see how this dries here. It says it takes about 2 hours to dry before you can put another coat on. So we'll check it in 2 hours and see how it looks. But you can see some of the areas there that's drying. It looks nice. All right, it's been 2 hours. I think it looks pretty nice. I'm going to go ahead and put another coat on there. I left this down here with the paint in there. It says just loosen it up a little bit to like release the pressure or whatever, so I did that. I got a fan going back here to kind of clean the air out in here. But yeah, there it is right there. Feels really nice. This is going to be a chalkboard. I'm going to paint a chalkboard here. I'm going to put one more coat on there and it should be good. It covered really well for even just one coat. I mean, look how nice that is. I'd be hard pressed to find anywhere on here. And this was the dry side. See, the other side has like a white primer on it. So this was the unprimered side. And I just sprayed that paint on there and it really did a good job. Soaked in there really nice. All right, I'm going to put another coat on it. We'll see how it looks when it's done. This one over here has 2 coats on it, so this one's done right here. This looks really nice. I got a really nice finish on there. So yeah, this did a really good job. This LIFOVE sprayer is pretty nice. Here's what it says here on the box. It says, "Love your life." This is a 800-watt power motor, 1500 max flow, 1200 large capacity, 4 nozzles and 3 spray patterns, lightweight and portable, easy to use and clean. Yeah, this thing's pretty nice and it's really versatile too. You can do a lot of different stuff with it.